This is Finn. He's between his 9th and 10th week. He's a miniature Australian Shepherd puppy. And I want to talk about crates because a crate is a very important tool you're going to have for the rest of the dog's life. And I think that there's some confusion generally with people and what size to get. Now, for Finn, we're using this size right now. And this is the perfect size for Finn. This is enough space, and listen up. You want enough space that the dog can stand up and turn around in and also go in the down position, lie down and be comfortable. That's it. You don't want more and you don't want less. So this size is perfect. The next size down is not perfect, it's too small, and the next size up is too big. If it's too big, the dog will start going to the bathroom in the crate. And remember, if you can't be there to let the dog out, don't start crate training it yet. Make sure that you know how long the dog can hold it. You know, before you start putting it in the crate. If you start putting the dog in the crate and the dog goes to the bathroom in the crate, you've screwed it all up. You've really messed it up. That's about as bad as using wee-wee pads with your puppy. Don't do that. You do not want the dog to start going in the crate. So, too big is not good. And you don't want it too small because that'll bum the dog out. Another thing about the crate. If you have a puppy and your puppy doesn't want to go in there and it hesitates at the door, just start pushing the dog in there real quick. Now he goes in it, I open the door and he just goes flying in there. The other thing that you can do, he's on raw diet, so we feed the dog in the crate. He starts associating the crate with food and something to eat. There is no problem with doing this. And if your dog is on raw diet, like say he's an adult, you're going to be giving him bone-in chicken, you're going to want to feed him in the crate anyway. People that have dogs on raw diet, you feed the dog in the crate, or a lot of people feed them outside or on porches, stuff like that. If you're inside and you're feeding the dog raw diet, they're going to take that raw diet and jump up on your carpet, not on your couch. You do not want your puppy on any furniture. That's sending the wrong message to the dog. That's sending the message that it's an equal, and it's not an equal. You send the message that its status is similar to that of a human, you're going to have issues. So don't let the dog up on furniture. But you feed the dog in the crate for the rest of its life if it's on raw diet. So we did two things to get him to start going in the crate. One, when he was hesitating, I just put him in there real quick. I mean, real quick motion. You're taking the leash off of him, right? We have the leash on him in the house. We take the leash on him, we have him by the collar, and we just push him in there and close the door real quick. And two, we're also feeding him raw diet in the crate. Okay? We're not using food and saying, here's some food, get in the crate. That's not what we're doing. We're feeding him, at his meal times, and that's all it is. So he's already in the crate. We bring the food to him. He eats the food in the crate. Do you understand? Don't be like, here's your food, I'm going to put it in the crate. You go in and get your food. Don't do that. The puppy should already be in the crate, or your adult dog. You take the food to him. Do you understand the difference? One way you're bribing the dog to get in the crate. We don't bribe dogs. We don't bribe young dogs and we don't bribe old dogs. So your crate is a very important tool. Now knowing that this is the correct size for him right now is important, and knowing that in a month and a half that crate might be too small and we'd have to bump him up to another size. If you're getting a puppy that's 9 weeks old, don't go cheap on dog training tools. That's a dog training tool. You have one crate for when the dog's real young. Then you have one for when the dog's still a puppy but older. And then you have a crate for when he's an adult. So through the lifetime of your puppy, you're going to buy 3 crates. Don't go cheap. That crate right there was about $45 or something. Big deal. So you spend, $150 on crates for the entire life of the dog? You want to get the dog trained properly, correct? Okay, then make sure and have a crate from when they're real young, when they're a little bit older, and when they're an adult. It's a very important dog training tool. Remember, the crate is not jail. It's nothing like that. Remember, your dog is not a human. Your dog's not a human. Your dog is a dog, and they look at this as their safe place. So get the proper size crate, and remember, if you can't let the dog out in time, the dog's going to go to the bathroom in the crate. You let the dog go to the bathroom in the crate, you've screwed up the crate training process. Don't let your dog go to the bathroom in the crate. That's your number one tool.